So I have a LiftMaster 8500 that I set up in a garage because I'm obviously using this for car repairs. And with my lift, I wanted to make sure I had enough clearance. But on top of that, I finally figured out how to get the LiftMaster 8500 working with Alexa. And I'll bring it over on this side of the garage. But one thing that you definitely need to make this work is you need these keypads that say My Cue basically up in the center. This one doesn't say My Cue, but it has a learn button, and we actually got it to work with that, the Rain-R versus a LiftMaster. But the biggest thing is make sure that they're My Cue compatible. But this was pretty cool. Alexa, open lift bay.
Okay.
So that works really nice. Especially, I like it so if I'm on this side of the universe. Alexa, close lift bay.
Okay.
So it's going to buzz. The lights are going to blink, letting you know that but anyway, there you go. Alexa operated garage. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal. I'll post some links at the bottom where you can buy the stuff and what you need to do to get this working. Little complicated to program. I don't want to mean to scare you off, but it definitely took a trial or two, but I'll try to explain it as best as I can and walk you through it. Okay, have a great day. Bye. All right, so for your Alexa operated garage door, a couple things you need. One, you need the Amazon Alexa app, which is there. You're going to need the My Cue app from LiftMaster or Chamberlain. And then you're going to need an app called Simple Command. And this is going to be probably your first and foremost. Let's see. I have my two My Cue items listed. Bay 1, then my lift bay, which is basically right here. And once you download this from the Play Store, so it's Simple Commands, and you'll recognize the Home Stash logo and stuff. You want to go into routines, and then basically you're going to add routine. Then you're going to add your routine name, and then it's going to be, so it'll be like LiftMaster open. You guys have learned how to spell. There we go, LiftMaster open, and then create routine, and then it's going to kind of bring you through, execute these actions. So you can put a, like Bay 1, hit select, and then you're going to put basically open or close. Let's just put a close, add command. Okay. Then use these triggers. You have a bunch of little items that you can go through and do, but for the most part, so that's basically done. So you hit done. And if you make a mistake, you can go back through. Like this one, I don't like that, so let me just hit delete. So that command's removed. But anyway, that's in your routines. So that part of the app, Simple Commands, that is done. And that's all you have to do. That was pretty simple. Okay, let's back out. Next, well, first and foremost, your My Cue app. You want to set this up. And it's pretty straightforward on how to set this up. You definitely need the, I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's my command hub. I guess they call it LiftMaster Command Hub, I'll point it out. But it's basically, it's up there. I mounted it over by the light. That remote light blinks on the 8500. But it was pretty easy to pair that up. Directions are pretty self-explanatory. So once you have that set up, you can go into your Alexa app, and when you're going here, you want to look for the automation part. So you want to go into routines, And then these are the routines I basically programmed. However, you have to tell Alexa to go through and scan for new routines, scan for new scenes. So those are the two things that you have to make sure that you have it do. And when it goes through, it's going to be basically looking for new scenes and new routines. So once you tell Alexa to do that, it'll scan through, and then you can program this little thing. So it's basically add routine. So I'll show you how to do that. You basically go to that, edit routine name. So you want to tell you what you want it to call it. So let's say, again, Lift Master. So I can delete this after I show you. Lift Master, hit next when this happens. So you want to hit voice, enter phrase, close, Lift Master. Okay, so that's that. And then add action. So this action is going to be actually under, you're going to look under Smart Home, Control Scene, and then you're basically going to look for, let's say, so close bay 1. Alexa will turn on close bay 1. So hit add, hit save, and it'll take up to a minute. And absolutely it will take up to a minute. What I noticed is the first couple times I started telling Alexa to open and close the lift bay, or bay 1, which I also have hooked up, it would not do it for 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, it was like crazy. It was taking 3 to 5 minutes. But after about an hour, I guess after everything started going through the cloud and through the internet, then it started working a lot better, and then I didn't have any issues moving on from there. Oh yeah, see, I spelled that wrong, but that's good because I want to delete that one anyway. So if you want to go back here, delete routine, and then the routine is deleted. So anyway, just to kind of like run you through it real quick again, you want to set up your MyQ app first. So hopefully you have that already set up on your phone, but if you don't, it's pretty easy to set up. Just follow the directions of the LiftMaster hub. Really easy to connect that. Then you want to go to download simple commands, and you're going to be on this page, and you basically want to add these. So you just add your routines, and then you can just basically tell what routine you're going to be adding to that. Oh, and you actually want to make sure that you go to this part to connect the MyQ for your connections, and that will hook up to the hub up there, so there won't be any issues with that. Then you can hook up your routines. And then last but not least, go to Amazon Alexa and tell her to look for new routines. Anyway, I will add this link, simple commands, and how to control your garage doors through Alexa with simple commands. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You just read through, kind of follow what it says. I kind of gave you a quick brief overview of how I did it, and it was pretty simple. And like I said, it was great to do. And you basically just tell Alexa, discover new devices.
Starting discovery. This will take a few moments. Power on your new devices now, and if needed, put them in pairing mode.
So anyway, that puts Alexa into pairing mode, and it basically will have her look for basically devices, but more importantly, it's going to be looking for new scenes that you program in, like close bay, close lift bay. So these are ones that I've added, and once you do the discovery new devices, it'll actually go through and find them for you, and then that's where you can go back into the automation part of routines and adding your routine, basically close bay, open lift bay. So again, I hope this helps, and I'll put the links into
I couldn't
a
find
page.
any new smart home devices. You can try again.
So,
or,
there she
if
goes.
you need help connecting, tap help in the smart home section of the Alexa app.
So right there, basically, she didn't find any new routines because I didn't have anything programmed in. But again, just running through everything. I hope that's not too confusing, but at least it'll get you on the right track of what you need to do to hook up your LiftMaster or your standard Raynor lift. So you can, one, activate it from your keypad, and two, you can actually use voice commands to open and close it. hopefully you found that helpful. If there's anything I can help you with, please feel free to leave me a message. Other than that, thank you for liking and subscribing. Brian from Garage Mahal. Have a great day.